just want to show you the difference. Okay, this is organic potatoes that are cut up that were not actually considered tubers. They were literally just true potatoes that we let get a little old, and they are in my pallet raised bed that is literally hay, old wood chunks, topped with manure, black cow manure, and then topsoil. Okay, so you're seeing just huge growth, already starting to flower on some of those. Okay, so let's go look at the other potatoes. My second set of potatoes. Now this is actually tubers, a little bit different blends, but still organic, non-GMO potatoes. These are in compost and garden soil, organic garden soil, with then topsoil off. So the difference is these have done well, but not nearly as well as what the potatoes in the hay and old rotten wood underneath has done. So you see, again, one more thing about these two, this is not as deep of a bed. So this is about 1.5 feet, 2 foot deep, whereas the other ones over there are around 4 foot deep. So, or excuse me, 3 foot deep. So you see there is a little difference, and then we'll show you the ones we have out in the garden, which the garden we planted about 2 weeks after these. But you see these are actually yellowing a little bit, so I've got to see what's up with the soil. But I just want to see the difference in comparing soil qualities in each of the raised bed. All right, guys, we're in the garden. As you see, it's really growing really well. I said I wasn't going to do another garden video probably until it got about 6 to 12 inches. However, everything's doing good. This is our potatoes over here. As I showed you the other two beds, these were behind. This is kind of our third set, so we were going to see if they could grow. But as you see, Misty's putting out some DE, food grade organic. Really, we're having some grasshopper issues. And remember, anytime you have non-GMO organic seed, a lot of times when you buy organic seed, or you buy just GMO seeds or just hybrid seeds and non-organic things like that, a lot of times they're coated already with pesticides, or they have a kind of a DNA of seed that makes it do better in these kind of situations. So when we talk about non-GMO and we talk about organic, a lot of times what people have always warned me about by doing that is that you're going to risk maybe having more bugs. You're going to risk not growing at the best rate because we're using only organic fertilizer and manure and compost. We're not using anything else. Same way with this, we're putting DE around everything, food grade organic DE, and then we're covering it with hay, so that'll help keep the moisture in, maybe keep some of the insects down, also some of the grass out. So excited about the non-GMO organic garden. However, there's a little bit more precautionary things we have to do. We noticed this last year with our turnips in the fall garden. They would not hardly grow here. So what we're doing today is just kind of going through, getting things done, and trying to be a little bit more precautionary. We've seen some evidence of some leaf hoppers and grasshoppers all on potatoes and some of our tomatoes and some of our field peas, but not anything else. But we're going to be a little bit more precautionary, put it on just about everything.
I lost my pump.
Yeah, we bought this really nifty pump and sprayer for the DE, so now we're having to do it by just shaking it. So we got the hay on several rows. Now we're not putting hay on these rows. We're just going to put the DE simply on the peas and butter beans and all those rows. Now it's not supposed to rain here in South Mississippi any this week, so we're hoping to have this DE sit on here where it will hopefully detract all the grasshoppers that's been getting in here and also the slugs. So we're just covering it with DE. Again, this is organic food grade DE we bought at our local co-op. And Misty's finishing up the rows there. Everything's doing really well. Our corn, our pretty corn's coming up here in the middle. Again, all the things are coming up. The tomatoes are starting to look real good. I know you really can't see them on camera, but they're all coming up really well. And then of course we have not planted our peppers yet, but we've got all the peas tied in. We got the cucumber trellises in. Of course, all the corn down there is doing really well. But just a small little garden update. As you see, we're just covering everything with DE. We're trying to be more precautionary, so we will have a great garden this year. We had a great garden last year, but we want to try to top it with this season. Happy homesteading, y'all.